we've known for some time that one of the new series that Disney Plus has been developing, speaking of Hawkeye, has been a Secret Invasion series that we knew was going to star Samuel L. Jackson. And that's been talking about. Now, we haven't heard a lot about it ever since it first came up, saying that they were going to do it. As a matter of fact, some people have even been speculating and wondering if it's even going to be happening at all. Well, we can now say for sure it's still going to be happening because they've actually started shooting it. Samuel L. Jackson took to his social media and he let the world know that they are indeed now already shooting Secret Invasion. I'll get to his post here. There's the post that Samuel Jackson put up with a picture of Nick Fury on his shirt being snapped. He says, time to get back into the groove. Happy to be back on the attack. Hashtag Secret Invasion. Hashtag fuck that snap. Hashtag back with the Fury. That comes to us from Samuel Jackson on his social media. Now, there's still not a lot known about Secret Invasion, the series. But like most things Marvel, it's going to be very different from the comic series. Ultron was very different from the Age of Ultron stuff in the comics. Civil War was very different from Civil War in the comics. This is going to be very different because if you know Secret Invasion, it's basically based on the notion that the Skrulls have been secretly replacing heroes on Earth, like a lot of people on Earth, with their doppelgangers, like they're shapeshifters and stuff like that. Well, in the cinematic universe, Skrulls are allies. And we also see Ben Mendelsohn is returning to Secret Invasion. He's going to be playing, I believe the character's name is Talos. Who's the leader of the Skrulls. So he's in it. Him and Samuel Jackson are leading this series. So it's obviously going to be different than the Secret Invasion series that we got in the comic books. So I have right now no idea what this show is actually going to be about because you're kind of taking away the main heart and soul of what the comic story was, which leaves us in honestly a little bit of an exciting place. We have no idea what this is really going to be. Are they going to say there's another race of shapeshifters? Are they going to say there was a offshoot of the Skrulls, like maybe a not so friendly, nice, peaceful, Skrulls that aren't under Talos that maybe split off for him? Are they going to say it's something absolutely completely different? Don't know. For all we know, maybe Nick Fury is going to be kind of the antagonist of the show. Probably not, but I'm just saying it could be. So I don't know. Anyway, Aaron, I love having MCU and DC topics on when you're here because you are not the hardcore comic book reader. You represent, when it comes to this stuff, unlike other genres of movies, when it comes to this stuff, you represent really the average moviegoer in a lot of ways. You don't have a lot of that background knowledge or information. So let me ask you this. Samuel Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn, reprising their characters from the MCU, of course, they were together in the Captain Marvel movie. They've got the Secret Invasion. It's now coming. Are you excited for this? Do you still feel like you just have no idea what's going on? Are you looking forward to it? Do you not care? Where's your thoughts on this right now?
Well, I don't really have a lot of enthusiasm, only because, like I said, I'm not, like you said, excuse me, I don't come from a big, from a knowledgeable history of these characters. And for the most part, the thing that we love seeing Sam Jackson do, which is Sam Jackson, he doesn't do a lot of as Nick Fury, which I appreciate because that's not Nick Fury, it's Sam Jackson. But again, I love when we get to see more of their personality, when we get to see more of who they are and some of their eccentricities. The thing that makes Thor, for me, this is my personal opinion, not speaking on behalf of all non-comic book fanatics out there. But for me, what I love about Thor is that he's charming and charismatic and he's really funny. Not just the fact that he's got the hammer and that he has long blonde hair or that he's the prince. It's not those things. It's the fact that he's just got this quirky sort of guy next door personality that makes him really enjoyable to watch and quite relatable. So I am excited to find out what about Nick Fury is enjoyable and relatable for the rest of us. And that's one of the things that I do love about the MCU films and television shows is that they have these wild characters that are so out of the ordinary from what any of us are used to, but they make them very relatable. I was watching an interesting piece yesterday that Taika Waititi was doing, and he said, how do you make these characters that are so unrelatable relatable? Well, you just find the thing that makes them common to everybody else, and you focus in on that, and then the superhero aspect of it is just laid on top. So I'm not excited just to hear that they're filming, but I am excited about the possibility of learning more about who these characters are, and what makes them, stars just like us.
Listen, somebody in the live chat, Peter Cunnington, asks a very poignant question in the live chat when it comes to this, because obviously we just talked yesterday about how Mandalorian season 3 has just started shooting. Now we know Secret Invasion has just started shooting. That's all well and good. But Peter Cunnington asks, what if IATSE goes on strike on Monday? What if the IATSE goes, well, guess what? Congratulations congratulations that you started shooting. It stops. It all stops if this happens on Monday. And I'm still keeping fingers crossed that they are able to, come to an agreement, or if they do go on strike, that the strike will be short, that they'll be able to come to agreement pretty quick. But they started shooting.
The strike is going to be short because I don't think that the people that that IATSE is negotiating with really understand how absolutely effed in the A everyone will be, because IATSE is the backbone of our entire industry. And to all my IATSE brothers and sisters out there, I firmly stand with you in solidarity. I've been talking to a lot of my fellow SAG-AFTRA members, and we're standing in support of you guys. So when you win, we all win. So thank you for what you're doing.
All right, guys, question is for you. We got Samuel L. Jackson coming out now saying that maybe some guys even forgot that it was happening, but they've already started shooting Secret Invasion. What do you guys think about that? Jump on down into the comment section below and leave us your thoughts.